Archbishop Chaput has said, quote, "If the secular world is to be redeemed, it must happen from the inside out, which means the task belongs primarily to faithful, well-informed, committed Catholic laypeople," unquote. How big is this task for the Church, the body of Christ, in our American secular culture? Examples of the scope and depth of the problem follow. As reported on October 27, 2011 in the Cybercast News service by Pete Wynn, quote, "The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services has refused to renew a $2.5 million grant to the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops to help human trafficking victims. And the U.S. CCB believes the reason is because, in keeping with Catholic teaching, it will not offer women artificial contraceptives, sterilizations, or abortions," unquote. Reverend John Flynn, in his article, "Religious Liberty in the U.S. on its Way Out," wrote, quote, in his letter dated September 29, 2011, Archbishop Dolan listed 6 major problems regarding religious liberty in the period since June. 1. Federal Department of Health and Human Services regulations that oblige all private health insurance plans to cover contraception and sterilization. This will oblige church employers to sponsor and pay for services they oppose. 2. The HHS request regarding refugees, human trafficking victims. 3. The U.S. Agency for International Development is increasingly requiring condom distribution in HIV prevention programs, as well as requiring contraception within international relief and development programs. 4. The Justice Department's attack on the Defense of Marriage Act. In July, the department started filing briefs actively attacking DOMA's constitutionality, claiming that supporters of the law could only have been motivated by bias and prejudice. 5th, the Justice Department recently attacked what is known as ministerial exception, a constitutional doctrine long accepted by courts that allows churches to make employment decisions concerning persons working in a ministerial capacity. And 6th, a new law in New York allowing same-sex marriage with only a very narrow religious exemption, unquote. May the Lord bless you and keep you.